You know, we live in a culture in this country which is just absolutely wonderful in its willingness to accept really big challenges. I just went through the decades, and here are some ones that I picked up. I remember in the 50s, the litter campaigns. You know, that goes, okay, so some of you don't remember the 50s. I remember the 50s. Some of you do. Thank you. Some of you do. Okay, the litter campaigns, but before that, you know, toss it out the window. Somebody will pick it up eventually. 1960s, seatbelts. Anybody remember cars without seatbelts? How about that? How about that? Cars without 60s. 70s, we started going after smoking. Remember airplanes with smoking sections? Remember conference rooms where the ashtrays were all over the place? And everybody came into the meeting and dropped their, you'd come into a meeting like this and everybody would drop their packet of cigarettes down on the table and away we'd go. It was a very different world. The 80s, bicycle helmets and car seats. Now, this is a picture of the person who helped me put this slide together. You know, she's a child of the 80s. What would you do if you saw a 2.5, 3-year-old without a car seat? How do you feel when you see a child on a bicycle without a bicycle helmet? You're ready to call Children's and Youth Services, aren't you? When the stars do it, it gets on the news. Isn't it interesting how we've totally changed that? MAD started that year. Drunk driving is way down. I believe 90s were the watershed for environmentalism, and we're still, now all of these things take decades to work through, but there's a point at which we actually change our behavior. The 2000s, security, without a doubt. We've totally changed our attitudes about that, and as I look at the 2010s and beyond, I think it's diobesity. That's my candidate, this combination of the two elements. What I'm looking for you to do today is to start to think about looking for a problem that is worth solving in the world. A problem that is worth solving, and a problem that is yours to solve. A problem that is yours. You can say, this is my problem to solve. This is a problem that will excite my team, my stockholders, my organization. I can go back with, I can get excited by, and I can get others excited by it. That's what I'm asking you to go after here.